ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode number one of the Humble Bros podcast. I'm your host, Riot Bro, joined by my good
Look,
friend, Motion Shaker, um,
so
otherwise known
so
as
so
David. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. So how you doing today, Auden? Or right, bro?
I'm doing pretty well. I just finished editing some videos, and I pretty tired. Actually, not really tired. You know, it's that point during in the night where everything's winding down, time's moving a little bit faster. And it's just like, hey man, maybe we should shift gears. And just get your mind ready for the slumber. You know,
Yeah. I feel you. I feel you. It's currently 11:33, and
12:33.
it's just kind of that real sleep. Oh yeah, it's 12:33. Yeah, it's because it's real sleepy boy hours, you know.
Oh yeah,
But I think that's when people do their best thinking, get
yeah.
their ideas in you.
I think it really opens your mind.
Play some Minecraft, chill on the couch, fall asleep, wake up somewhere you didn't fall asleep. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's like when you're a kid and you fall asleep on the couch and wake up in your bed. And
Yeah. When you take naps, right? Do you like wake up and wonder like what day it is, like what year it
oh
is?
yeah,
Because
yeah.
everything just
Sometimes the
feels
nap is so
wrong.
good, and yeah, and it's only like a
Like
two,
like
like an
just
hour and a half to 2 hour nap sometimes, or less than that, and then you wake up and you feel in a whole other dimension, a whole other space.
yeah.
Naps
They're
are
kind of
naps are
wild, right?
amazing. Naps are really amazing. I feel like naps are better than sleep, but they also kind of mess you up. It's like a high. Naps are like
Yeah.
they're very, very, very dangerous actually.
They hit different.
They really do.
And then like if you take a nap during the day, you could just like not go to sleep at night, and then you're screwed.
But yeah, that's why you have to be very cautious with your naps. I only take like 2 to 3 naps a week. Um. I'm-
I take naps as my body tells me to, like get home from school. You know, if I'm
oh
just
yeah, for
slumped,
sure, for sure.
I'm out.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to I'm trying to masturbate as often as I take naps. So
Um, I do a healthy once a day. How to
some
how to be.
days you wake up with the morning wood, then get that out of the way, and then next off, middle of the day, you're sitting on your computer, you're like, why not? And then
What's your record on? What's your max? What
oh,
what have you done
we've
so far?
me and David talked about this many a times.
Yeah,
My max was I believe 6 times in one day.
yeah, and I surpassed that with a whopping 8 to 9.
8 to 9 times, which I mean
So,
at my fifth it just hurt really bad, and my dick was red. So I can't even
no,
imagine. I can't even imagine 8 to 9. That must have been absolutely horrible.
it was an experience at that point. I think my whole mentality was just there's nothing else to do, so why not?
Yeah.
Um, and it was like a marathon. I think I burned maybe 5,000 calories that day.
Holy shit.
Um, I have scar tissue.
Oh my god.
Uh, yeah, I tore some skin, which was unfortunate.
How long did you wait before the next time?
Oh, I would say like the first four were all within like it was just like half an hour boom, half an hour boom, half an hour boom, and then the fifth one was like directly after the fourth one.
Holy
I just
shit.
didn't even stop, and then I waited like an hour, and then just bang, 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 all within like 45 minutes.
But dude, like once you get like to your like third one, no cum comes out. Like it's just like
It's
nothing.
dust.
It's
It's dust.
yeah,
But
it's horrible, man.
I experienced an entire day's worth of post nut clarity.
That's
And let me
why.
tell you, it's like Adderall.
Yeah.
Everything's just clear.
And so I want to take like a month off of just masturbation and see how incredible it'll feel to watch like take a month off, right? Then watch like 2 hours of porn without like jerking off, and then just jerk off to like a 40-minute porn after all of that, and just like That would be crazy.
that's what November's for.
Yeah. Well, I've actually never really gotten into the No Nut November thing. You know, I was like, ah, cool meme. Let me just not do that.
I par- I participated. I failed in like day 5, and it's a real struggle, you know, because
For
once
sure.
you stop doing it, you realize it's like a whole part of your schedule just gone.
Yeah, it's
Like I
usually like,
have
as
a
soon as
whole
I get
hour
home, it's
dedicated to
like
every
take a
day.
shit and then hit that little wank. You
Yo,
know.
right.
Well, let's
I've
segue away from masturbation.
yeah, yeah, okay.
Let's
Segue.
well, I mean,
So
since this is the first episode, how about we talk about what we
yeah,
do?
yeah,
Um,
okay. So we're both. I'd say I'm the chill one. I do a lot, you know, maxing, relaxing, keeping it cool. Auden is in fact our host. He's kind of wild at points,
yeah,
but it's the middle of the night, so I don't
yeah,
really know.
I'm toning it down. But yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, shit. Why do YouTube? That's why you're probably here watching this right now, cause of my YouTube career. Um, my friend David also has a channel. You guys should definitely subscribe, cause his content's
I have a
the
channel.
best. Yeah.
Follow me on Twitter at Schmurda Booty, the bootcut bandit.
Yeah, follow him on Twitter. His Twitter is pretty entertaining. Um,
It's pretty cursed.
yeah, it's pretty cursed. Oh shit, we should talk about how we met and like how we became friends in the
Oh
first
yeah.
place.
Okay. Let me explain this. So we have a friend group, a squad, as you would say. Um,
IRL. This is all
and
IRL too. Yeah.
yeah, IRL. At first, it started like elementary school. At first, everybody liked Auden, but I hated him like with like my guts. And they're like, "Why do you hate him?" And I was like, "I don't know, I just do." And then
It was bad,
they
bruh.
started hating Ryan. They started
Ryan's
hating
my
him and
brother.
started liking his
My
brother.
yeah,
Yeah,
right.
his brother. And I still hated Auden, but liked Ryan. And they switched back to liking Auden and hating Ryan. And but I still like Ryan. I still hated Auden. And there's like flip like this for like years until eventually I started liking Auden for
Mhm.
some reason, and now we like both of them.
Yeah,
And I
it's a
have
very
no reason
interesting
to.
spot. Yeah.
Yeah. And now we're doing a podcast together.
This is something we've been
After I'm
planning for a couple weeks now.
probably the biggest hater of his YouTube channel. I've disliked most of his videos.
Yeah, well now I'm at a point now where I've decided to turn my content into something I'm more proud of and something I enjoy making more rather than well last couple years like 2016, 2017 I was basically just doing really bad MLG and like meme videos with like really bad editing and they're very very stupid and pointless. Actually I'm going to give you guys a really really special treat. So if you guys go in the description, I'm going to have a linked video that is unlisted. The video is called. Which one should I give him? Um,
Uh,
I'll give you
was it
guys
your
100.
channel
I'll
or
give
one
you
you
guys
watched on the
100
other
gills on the
channels?
beach. That's
100 Gills on the Beach.
yeah.
Oh,
That's
that's
a
a good
bad one.
one.
Yeah, this was back in 2017. My 2017 content was very 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 fucking bad. Um.
Or we could go with
Oh, so
Oh, what about your first video? Did you get it?
I'm leaving that up. That's still on my channel to this day. Yeah.
Yeah, I see it. Did you get it?
Did you get it? Yeah, with the little fucking. Ah, man. I'm never taking those
It's
videos down.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should link to PFW.
Moving on, like
All
so
right. No. I'm explaining this. So Auden has he has several channels.
I'm
But one of
very
them
very known
one
in
of
the
them
YouTube community. Okay.
yeah, one of them was something called PFW Wrestling, and it was he would take little WWE wrestler toys and do like wrestling montages of them, and he would like narrate them and be like, "Oh, we got Rey Mysterio coming off the top rope on Undertaker. Oh my God, he's down. He missed. Oh my God, Undertaker's got him in the pin."
That's
They're really bad. There's 3 videos.
I've actually transformed the PFW channel into my second channel, Loaf of Riot. which I'm not gonna link in the
Right.
description because I don't post on there and I never will. I just use it to watch videos. Um, but yeah, man. Shit. Dude, I'm not even really ashamed. I mean, I guess I am kind of ashamed because you guys turned into a meme. But dude, I'm just a crazy big wrestling fan, or I used to be. It's like a phase, you know. I'll get in and out of it. Like right now, I'm really out of it, but in a couple months, I'll get back into it for like another couple weeks. It's really, really weird. I feel like that's how a lot of things are for me. Like I got really into making CS:GO videos for a couple weeks, and then now I'm taking a break and doing something fucking horrible.
Mm.
um, but
Yeah.
yeah, you
I
know.
think what's interesting about our dynamic is that we are two very completely different people. Like,
Oh yeah, for sure.
you are a Leafy clone, y- and
Okay.
if I were to compare myself to somebody, I'd say raccoon eggs. Uh, I've never actually watched a raccoon eggs video, but I generally just don't care about anything. I played Titanfall, and
Oh yeah, David does not care what
um,
anyone thinks about him whatsoever.
yeah, I'm a tryhard in very few things. Um, that's I can't really say that about any of the other friends in the community, but there's it's like water off a duck, you know how it be, you know how it be. It's funny. The only game me and Auden play together is Minecraft, basically,
Oh,
because
we
he's
used to
always on
play
PC.
Halo a lot together. What?
Yeah, and we
Yeah,
used to play Siege too.
yeah.
But you
Yeah.
play on PC now, so
Well, I was on my Xbox for like half an hour. I was playing Grand Theft Auto 4. Great game, by the way. It's probably my
uh,
favorite in the whole entire series. But yeah,
I
I
never
mean,
actually played GTA 4.
yeah, I definitely recommend playing it. It's really fun. It's just different, you know. But it was the first. Well, my first Grand Theft Auto game I played, I was I think 4 or 5, and I was getting babysat by this one like Hispanic family. I remember it so vividly. It's actually insane. And they just sat me in front of an Xbox all day and gave me like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And I remember I was just playing these 3 games. Number one, it was this one spy game outside this one brick building, which I'll never remember the name of the game and I'll never find it ever again. But I just remember what it looked like. Two, there's this fighting game, like Rocky Balboa's fighting or some shit, which I found gameplay of that, which brought back so many memories. And then the last one was Grand Theft Auto 3. And I don't know what it was about that game, but it just captivated me so much. And I was just so into it. I had no idea what it was called or anything. I just remember just fucking driving around and running into people with that big ass Xbox controller in my hands. And that's why I'm a fucking
Mm.
lunatic.
The Duke.
Yeah, the Duke, man. Oh,
Yeah. Can we talk about it for a second? So the original Xbox controller was like massive. That's why they call it the Duke.
yeah.
And it had the like remember it had like the black and white buttons, but it didn't
Mm-hmm.
have bumpers.
Yeah.
And I remember playing with that and thinking, wow, this is awesome. And they came out with the Xbox 360 controller, and I was like, whoa, it's so streamlined and sleek. This is the future. And now I'm holding an Xbox One controller in my hands, and it's like a crossbreed between the Duke and the 360 controller.
I,
And I think that's kind of wild.
I feel like the Xbox One controller is just kind of a slightly different version of the 360. Like all the buttons are in the same exact
Yeah.
spot. It just looks a little bit cleaner, you know. It doesn't have all the curves that the 360 controller had. It's very interesting to see Microsoft go with this design too, because they're always the ones
Yeah.
to innovate,
Did you?
innovate, innovate, and now they're kind of like with the Xbox One, they had a classic look with it. You know, it's very, very slim, very sleek. Um, Very interested to see what the next generation of
Yeah.
consoles are gonna look like.
That may
Sony
be
did the
coming
same
out
thing.
pretty soon, actually.
Yeah, I'm thinking
Yeah, I heard.
2020,
Yeah, that's what the talk is. When did the Xbox One and the PS4 come out? Like, what was
2013,
that?
2013.
2013?
Yeah, but
It's been like 7 years.
it's honestly insane.
Six
I got
years
my
now.
Xbox One in July 2014. Um,
I got mine like first couple months of it being out. My father bought it for me for like my birthday. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. And I remember the first game I got for it was Halo 4. It took literally 8 hours to download that off the disc.
yeah, I remember
Oh,
how what's it called? How much Xbox has evolved over time, like with the Xbox One's UI and like the menus and everything. Like they used to have it so to like snap the party, you had to double click the home button and then go over to the side. And
I
it's
kind
not
of missed that feature.
yeah, but it was
A
really now that
snap.
I think about it, it was very very laggy compared to the new layouts they've had. Like I remember it not working sometimes, and then like other times it would, sometimes it won't, and then the friends list was hard to get to, and then the party chat was weird. Xbox One has definitely been an evolving console. Um, it's just very interesting to think back
Uh,
on how it used to be.
yeah, for sure, for sure. Um, I am actually pretty interested in how this next development cycle is going to go, because I've been reading about this a lot, and you may know this, Auden, but I'm a big fan of the channel Funhouse,
Okay.
and they have their Dude Soup podcast, and they brought up a topic about PC gaming,
Okay.
uh, like becoming equal with like console gaming,
It's
because like
definitely
it used to
possible.
be that yeah, it used to be that PCs were always like light years ahead of consoles, but then if like every generation gets closer and closer and closer, and the gap gets thinner and thinner, to the point that like a game on a PC looks very similar to a game on like my Xbox One X,
The thing is, it's because
and
well, not to cut you off,
it's
but
the
just
customizability.
real quick, it's
Yeah,
just like
okay.
the I feel like developers always their first big thing when they're designing a game is they're trying to work it for consoles, and that's why like if you look at a PC port, it's very very similar. Like the graphics are like very very similar to
Yeah,
console graphics, not usually not better at all. And I feel like with this next generation, I feel like more independent companies like Bethesda are gonna definitely push like the graphics to the limit with the PC ports and stuff like that. And
yeah.
it's gonna be interesting to
Because
see
I
how it
hear
works on console.
I also heard Bethesda working on a new engine because their current engine they've been using is kind of not working out too well for them.
And it's getting old too. I'm
Ever since
tired
the
of seeing the
Fallout's.
engine. It's
Yeah, so let's see what that comes. And yeah, I think it's really interesting. Now, definitely PC's always gonna have a leg up in certain areas, like indie games. Like if I can go on Steam and pick out some weird indie game that five people worked on and it's a secret hidden gem. But at the same time, I may have to do like workarounds and make sure it works. But if I have a console, I can. If there's a game in the store, I know it's going to at least work 90% of the time.
yeah,
Now,
especially if
granted,
it's
there
been
could be
around for
like
a while.
yeah, like but if you're talking about like Fallout 76, how that like that bricked a couple people's PS4s, that may be a bit different.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
That would probably set me off though if I bought a game and then my $400 console was bricked.
it goes up in complete flames. It just
Yeah,
has a radioactive hole in the ground.
my CPU has converted from a solid to liquid state.
One thing
This
I
is
have to
not good.
give to console gaming is how convenient they make it work. It's like they have everything within the console. You don't have to get third party applications. Just you snap to
Yeah,
the party, talk to
definitely.
your friends. Just go to the store, buy some games. It's not like on PC you have to have Origin, Steam, the Blizzard app, your Google Chrome, your Discord,
You
all
might have to go
that.
through the Epic launcher sometimes.
No, fuck no. Never using that shit.
It kind of bums me because like I feel as Steam does need some competition, but Epic is going about it like the complete wrong way.
Yeah.
Like with the exclusivity deals and all that. Um, at my Xbox though, I can just sit on my couch and plug it in, set it up, play a game, and I really like that. But some people don't like that actually. They feel as if you're not they gatekeep, like you're not a real gamer if you play on an Xbox or a PS4. And I think that's kind of stupid.
Yeah.
So some people try to be like to bridge the gap and will put a keyboard on their console, which I actually think is it's really scummy because I play Rainbow Six Siege, which is a very tactical game, high emphasis on precision. But so if everybody has a controller, uh, it's pretty even. But there are some people, if you go on like Xbox, most of the high diamonds and plats are using keyboards and mouses with a Zim, which is a like type of adapter you can put in your Xbox, because it's you just have an advantage when it comes to aiming.
It's very
Which,
scummy.
yeah, it's it's like if you're on the playground and someone's like, "All right, you want to run a race," and then you put on your cleats and like or your running spikes, and everyone else is barefoot. It's like, yeah, well, technically you're not cheating, but it's why would you do that? You're just giving yourself an advantage that you didn't really need if you're a good player.
Yeah,
But
exactly, man.
yeah, no, and it kind of negates the whole fact of taking the console and sitting on the couch and playing. Because if you have a keyboard, you need like a surface to play on. That means you might need to get like a desk or a table in front of you. And at that point, why not just sit at a computer desk and play on your computer? It's because you want to sit there and crush on people using controllers because you get stomped when you play on PC.
Well, I mean, I'm actually planning like for when I go to college, which I'm going to my community college nearby, AACC. Um, I was planning on redoing my desk and getting like two monitors and like an actual PC. And I was thinking like, hey, if Ryan goes to like some fucking far off university, I could probably just bring the Xbox up here and just put it with my setup, And I wouldn't mind just, sitting back in my chair and just, having my Xbox on one screen, just, playing some games or like watching uh like a movie or something with my Xbox and then like editing on my computer.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. There's always going to be a market for both of them. There's always going to be a reason to have both.
Yeah, but I mean at the same time there's not really a point for me to bring up the Xbox if I have the computer because the computer can just use both the monitors. But I was just thinking about it. There's a
Yeah.
lot of customization with that kind of stuff.
Definitely, definitely, definitely. Oh, interesting fact. You know, if you break open your Xbox One, like you can take it apart, and it's actually recommended you take it apart every couple of months to clean out dust inside of it.
Yeah.
But if you do, on the motherboard, there is over the Xbox One X, there's printed a little pop art thing of Master Chief riding a scorpion.
Really?
Yes, because remember the name line for the Xbox One X was Project Scorpio.
Oh yeah.
And so there's a little doodle of it, and it's actually pretty neat. And it shows a
Little
little bit of
cheeky
attention to
fuckers,
detail.
man.
Man, cheek, oh Bill, you're at it again. Bill Gates. Do you
Yeah.
think Bill Gates owns an Xbox?
I highly doubt it.
Like, if I were Bill Gates, I'd buy an Xbox. Like, I have
Well,
billions.
I guarantee you he has an
What's
Xbox in his house somewhere hooked up, but I bet he never uses it because think about it, man. Bill Gates, he seems like a really wholesome guy, and I feel like he's just the kind of guy to to sit up and just watch the news every morning and just watch a movie or some TV. Does he do this on his Xbox One? Maybe. I probably he does, but I wouldn't place any bets on it.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Um, I think he probably has one, and what I like to imagine him having like the only Connect left in the world,
Yeah.
playing like Connect Sports with it. Like he's one of the world's richest men playing Connect Sports. Someone gave me that video. I'd take $5 for that.
That'd be amazing, man.
Mm. There's a there's a lot of interesting things in this world, man. A lot of interesting things, and not all of them are like so. Like Bill Gates, where it's like out in the open. Uh, there's a lot of stuff we don't want to hear about in the world. A lot of stuff that we just don't pay attention to because we hear so much information every day that we we just don't know about a lot of things. I don't really know where I'm going with this.
Do you think that like big celebrities, not like celebrities, but like I guess yeah, like celebrities and public figures, do you think they
Elite.
watch YouTube, but like not just like standard like what's on the trending page, like cookie cutter bullshit YouTube, but do you think they watch like the creators that we watch, you know, like the people that actually talk about stuff, like some of the commentary channels,
Um,
like you know the bigger,
like
like I can't even
like maybe
fucking think right now.
critical,
Do,
call me Carson, stuff
do
like that.
you think James Charles has watched a Pyrocynical video?
I highly doubt it. I would see James Charles is watching maybe like Gabby Douglas
Yeah, they probably
and
watch other people in their
Shane
niches.
Dawson.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking at Pyro's
Yeah,
channel right now, and his last like 4 videos all have James Charles in the title and in the thumbnail.
Pyrocynical.
So,
I used to watch him a lot, but I
yeah.
think he just changed a lot after the face
Oh,
reveal.
his content completely
He
changed, man. He became a fucking PewDiePie clone.
yeah, and if it's for better or for worse, it's like it's whatever. It's I personally don't enjoy it
To be honest with you,
because if
man,
he's
I really enjoyed his content more when he was making like Leafy type videos, where it was just him, some
yeah,
gameplay, and him just talking.
but then again, that whole era of YouTube of one of the cringes killing the internet that kind of died a lot.
Yeah, doesn't
Um,
age well.
yeah, Leafy's channel is actually still up, and his last video was a year ago.
It's coming up on
And
2 now.
yeah, and it's he was a big part of YouTube. Like he
I
represented
he resents
a
he
kind of like
represented like the anti like
the
established
anti
YouTubers during the
YouTuber.
time. Because during this time, he was basically like the first big YouTuber to blow up. He was just like a normal person, like sitting in his room, just like making, just talking, basically, you know. Because I feel like before this, there wasn't many YouTubers who were like him. It was basically big people like Markiplier and
It was gaming.
PewDiePie, yeah, gaming like that. And they all seemed like all the kids like, oh, I want to be like Markiplier, I want to be like PewDiePie. But the thing is with them is that they're like really established like video editors. Like they've all done major things before doing that. Like Leafy was never at that point. He was just like right out of high school, um, basically just talking to a mic, and
Yeah,
yeah.
and I'm looking at his videos right now, and as I'm scrolling through them, a lot of them were pretty clickbait.
Oh yeah,
But some
especially
of them were really,
towards
eh,
the end of his time on YouTube. Definitely, all of them are
yeah,
basically
like really
clickbait.
suggestive.
Yeah.
Like, like let's just say women with assets as his thumbnails. A lot of it's all capitalized. It's all Jake Paul exposed.
I'm looking at this one. It
Uh,
says the
um,
Lamborghini garage guy wants to fight me.
oh yeah, um, and it's like, girl drops a diss track, 100,000% worse than all, and he makes them so long you can't even see what they are.
Mm.
Worse than all of Jake Paul's diss tracks combined. And I'm kind of glad this died out on YouTube because it wasn't good for the face of YouTube.
There's been many
It
theories. There's that. Oh, keep going, keep going.
yeah, because his brand kind of, I guess it permeated a lot of toxicity. Because remember the Mr. Black Darkness thing
Yeah,
when
yeah. That's
he
when
was
it all
found to be,
started. Yeah.
yeah, and all of Leafy's like fans would go into the comment section and be like hiss 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 hiss, and they were brigading, and officially Leafy was like, I don't want this to happen. I'm just making these videos for fun, but they didn't get taken as just fun from his fans, and so it really messed with a lot of people. And of course, nowadays there are some people that still try to do that, or capitalize on like toxicity. But I feel as if it's a much smaller part of YouTube now. But it's been replaced with something you could maybe call even worse. which is like corporatization.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. I feel like that's worse than what Leafy was doing because what Leafy was doing, even though it was a really big, like thing in YouTube, during the time, I feel like corporations just make it seem so much like just scummier, than what he was doing. Because I mean, he said it before. Do I think he believed what he was saying about like all his videos weren't meant to like target these people? Absolutely not, man. Like definitely not.
Definitely.
He was definitely going for these people's whole fucking lives with these videos, man. But
Eh,
I do feel like
yeah,
his
I'm looking on the trending page. Are you good?
no, you got yeah, you got
Yeah,
it.
okay. Yeah. I'm looking on the trending
Hey
page right
guys,
now,
what?
and like the top 20, I would say, are like or like very like influencers. Like the first two are like relatable situations, which is made by like those channels that like pump stuff out like a factory.
Yeah, was
You
they're
know the ones
all
I'm
like
talking about.
really yeah, I'm looking at them right now too.
Yeah. Next one's like Last Snake wins $10,000. It's about two people in a pool floating, which I guess is pretty creator oriented. But then it's like Bad Bunny, Iggy Azalea, like the Smith family with like Will Smith and them, Billie Eilish,
Like this
the
isn't
Try
trending, man.
Guys.
Like 209
Yeah,
thousand views 14 hours ago.
yeah.
Like
BuzzFeed has two videos. Cause isn't the Try Guys part of BuzzFeed? Aren't they affiliated with them?
I think so. I think that the trending tab is honestly like a promotion page that all these bigger channels do. They just buy like spots on here. That's what I feel like the trending page is at this point.
Yeah,
Because if I
and
was YouTube, I wouldn't make the trending page have all these videos with millions and millions of views. I would have the trending page promote smaller YouTubers with like 10K, 20K, 30K, and promote their videos that they're doing. They're getting a lot of traction. Like let's say they get like 40K views in like 2 hours. Put that on the trending page. You know, just like put stuff that can help boost people and like help actually cement people's spots on YouTube. Don't promote these like music people who are gonna get a million views regardless. They don't need to be on the trending page.
yeah, like what's really interesting to me is some people consider like celebrities YouTubers. Cause like Will Smith has a YouTube channel, right? And they're like, oh, he's a YouTuber. He's not a YouTuber. He's a celebrity with a YouTube channel. Because Will Smith, if he didn't have his YouTube channel, it would mean absolutely nothing. He would still be getting his millions from movies and his old music days, and like it's just another increase of his revenue.
Yeah, it was
And
his
what I
manager told him
really,
like, hey, you can get some money doing YouTube. And he's like, okay.
yeah, and what I really dislike is talk show hosts on YouTube. Like I don't like James Corden. I don't like Trevor Noah. I don't like Kimmel.
Completely agree.
It's because it's like you have your show, you have your cable, and like karaoke carpool. It's a cool YouTube thing because YouTube is trendy, and it just kind of makes it less valuable if you're on YouTube, and it's become kind of a symbol of less being about the individual and more about the people with means and money who, especially with this whole adpocalypse and the institution of more like child hold handy policies, or YouTubers that were making livings off of this were then not anymore because they swore in their videos, or uh they said a potty word, they play a violent game,
Yeah.
and I just don't think that's fair to a lot of people. But at this, because then the channels that do make the most money, like if you search Baby Elsa on YouTube, it's just those types of videos are like the worst because they're like they're generated by AI. Like they put like keywords
Y-
into a computer
No, I can
and it
actually. I'm looking at
makes.
one of their videos right now. Baby Elsa new outfit, 41 million views 7 months ago. And I'm gonna pause the video here. Okay, if you go on YouTube and do view page source, this is on desktop. So I'm doing view page source. You can hit Control F, then look up the keywords. You can look up. You can see every single tag in the video. Now I'm gonna go through some of these tags. Okay, here we go. Play-Doh cartoons, Play-Doh, superheroes in real life, Play-Doh stop motion, animations, funny videos, kids cartoons, cartoons for kids, cartoon superhero, superhero baby, superhero cartoons for kids, babies, baby, children, kids animations, superhero animations, preschool, kids playing, kids play, superhero kids. Like they've completely dominated the uh the algorithm here, you know?
Yeah, and I'm looking at it right now. It like on my phone. There's 13 ads in this 13-minute video.
I've ad block on so I can't see any. They disabled the comments too,
Yeah,
which I think is
like
very interesting.
yeah,
And then you look at their
and
description. The description also helps out with like getting your video, in people's recommended sections. But you can see they link down
yeah,
like all of their other videos too in the description.
and if
Just
you, my God, if you look at their total views, they have like 5 billion views on their channel,
it's scary.
and it's kind of sad because they're making millions of dollars off of this when they probably put in minimal effort into actually doing stuff for this channel.
They do
And this
upload
one,
daily,
yeah, and
more,
this one
more
may
than
not be
daily.
that's soulless because it is claymation, so that does take some effort. Like
Solus, I'm gonna tell
one
you
of
what's
like
Solus right now. I'm gonna tell you Ryan's toy review is Solus, just
do you
AI
know he has an actual
garbage.
show on TV now?
Yeah, my niece watches it.
Yeah, my little brother watches it, and Ryan's parents from Ryan's Toy Review are literal millionaires because of their kid.
Yeah.
They have 29 billion views on YouTube. That is ludicrous.
Think about that. Like, no
Like
one
when I
in their
have a kid,
family has to work for the rest of their lives because of this little kid playing with toys. How does it make you feel? Like, they don't have to work a day in their life. Like, they're legit living the high life right now. Just running around making these shitty videos every day, and they're getting hundreds of
yeah,
thousands of dollars every time they upload.
when I get a kid, you best believe I'm gonna film every time they open a toy. Like, you're gonna pay for your own college, sweetie. And that's just crazy to me. And I'm not to hate on them
Oh yeah,
because
for sure.
they
They know
they
they
make
don't know better.
content. Yeah, no, maybe they do. Like, but they know how to work the market. They know what's gonna make them money. It's like a job, you
Comments
know?
are also disabled on this. I'm looking at my personal favorite, the giant Lightning McQueen egg surprise, which they've it has 964 million views, and it kind of baffles me to believe. Like,
Oh,
did YouTube just find this kid and they're like, all right, we're gonna push this guy to the top? Holy shit! One of his
yeah,
videos started playing.
this is the kid.
He looks really old now.
Uh, yeah, I remember my little brother started watching him. He looked like really young, but now he's older. And what I wonder is how is this going to like affect him as he's growing up? Like, are people are definitely gonna recognize him at school? Is he like the Ryan Storyview kid? Is he not going to like have the same kind of experiences as a normal kid?
If I were them,
And
I
I'm
just
looking at his like
homeschool him.
yeah, or send him to some private school.
Yeah.
Like I'm looking at his like the first videos from like 3 years ago, like 4 years ago, and they're all like simple, like little Mega Blocks, Duplo stuff. So he probably started out as like a he just want to f- film some stuff, maybe post it on YouTube. But now it's like, for instance, one of his videos is throw a dart at a map and do at a map and doing and buying whatever it lands on.
Yeah, it's
And
just
it's just like,
stupid. It's just it just gets them right in the algorithm because of the stupid titles. They have so many different keywords in the titles and the description. Like they definitely know how to work it, man, and it's really really scary to see that.
yeah. And while it's YouTube's definitely a saturated market, um, there's a lot of content on YouTube, and so if you do want to be able to get it, like money wise, putting like Spider Man and Frozen Elsa versus Poison Ivy, or like that's like a lot of keywords: is Frozen Spider Man, Elsa, and Leafy, and,
Uh, uh,
and Leafy.
if you want to
I'm like
watch,
reading titles.
if you want, hey, if you're watching this, if you're this far into the podcast right now and you want to make like millions of dollars doing YouTube, just do this, alright? Just buy a Spider-Man outfit, find some random girl off the street and give her like a Frozen Elsa outfit, and just buy some AR-15s and just go into a fucking a forest and just a role play, like you guys fighting each other, and get a
Yeah.
good camera guy, and you'll make it. I'm telling you right now. Also get
Oh
Thanos too.
yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. He's one of the keywords now.
Yeah, Thanos is a big keyword. He's a big one.
Yeah. And it's really funny is they all wear the same Elsa wig.
Frozen, Elsa, Thanos, Spider-Man
Yeah.
cosplay. Elsa, Thanos,
Like Joker.
surprise egg, surprise egg, Thanos,
Yeah.
Elsa, Playboy Cardi, surprise egg, Thanos,
Lil Yachty, honey goes on the beach.
100 girls on the beach, surprise egg, Thanos.
I like to support not small YouTubers, but like YouTubers that make content for more than just money.
Like,
For instance, I watched this YouTuber named General Sam, and he's really edgy actually. He does not filter what he says at all, and so I imagine most of his videos are probably demonetized. But
yeah,
they're some of the funniest content I've ever seen, and it's not because he's not trying to become like a YouTube employee almost. He's trying to be like a content creator, and I that's why I really like his content. Appreciate it.
I really appreciate the art
And
behind this YouTuber named Surreal Entertainment. Um, you might have heard of him. He's known for his amazing animation work and his very atmospheric, creepy videos. And he's on trending. He's number 16 on trending, and he has
yeah,
761,000 subscribers. And it's very nice to see that his art's being shown in the light that it deserves.
yeah, definitely. Um, and also there's a couple YouTubers I follow that kind of do stay with like the YouTube guidelines, but still manage to be super entertaining. Like like what's his name? Like Knowing Better. Like they're not small. He's been on like a bunch of stuff, but he's basically one of those fact YouTube channels. It's like, here's an interesting thing, like, imaginary friends. What's the science behind that? Um, what's gun control? What is that? How does that work? And most of his stuff is within YouTube's guidelines because it's just talking, but he still manages to make it very interesting and intriguing.
It's crazy to see how much the
And
YouTube algorithm and not the guidelines have changed content. Like I remember like
yeah,
now since it's changed every single video by like the bigger YouTubers they'll use like a different sound effect to bleep out curse words and stuff like that, and that's something that's I've been seeing since like 2017, ever since that whole thing started, and it's very interesting to me.
yeah, definitely. Um, but sometimes I think these guidelines go too far. For instance, there is a YouTuber named, well, his current name is Rob Gavigan, but his real last name is Rob Dyke, and that was his legal name was Rob Dyke. I forget what it is. It's like a specific cultural name. But the thing is, his videos were getting demonetized and flagged
Yeah.
because of that word in his name. So the fact it is his legal name, but he wasn't making money off of that. It wasn't used in an offensive way. It wasn't used in a slandering way. It was just, hello, my name is Rob Dyke. And so he had to like he legally changed his name and then changed the name of his channel just to fit in these guidelines so he could make money off of what he's doing. And I feel bad. I kind of feel bad for that. Granted, I don't do YouTube. I don't make
Yeah.
money off of it. Like hell, I have a channel that I've posted 3 videos on, and 2 of them are private. Um, yeah. At the same time, I would be really disappointed if I had to change my name so I could keep using YouTube.
Here's before we wrap things up. We've been going on for like around 45 minutes. I think it's pretty good for the first episode. But what I
Yeah.
wanted to say was, I don't know if I should hold this off for the next episode or not, because I could probably go on with this for a pretty long time. But I wanted to talk about like, what's the word, like self-conceited YouTubers or YouTubers who basically YouTubers I can see or think really full of themselves, even though they have a very, very small audience. Like they can edit well, they brand themselves good, but they just manipulate and use other YouTubers just to get their way to the top and just get a cut of that YouTube paycheck, you know? And there's so many different
Oh
YouTubers who I
yeah.
see like every single day because, I'm like, I almost have 1K. I'm growing very fast on YouTube, and a lot of them want to like befriend me and like be in my videos and stuff like that. But just the vibe and like the way they portray themselves just really really is it's like egotistical, and it's pretty disgusting too because there's so many of them, and you can kind of tell just by their profile pictures too. It's pretty funny actually.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say who it is. But there's a YouTuber I really enjoyed their content. I loved watching it. But there's been a lot of drama of them not communicating with their community, not wanting to do things, get actively mad when like they had a subreddit made for them,
Yeah,
or like they have to deal with their audience, and then they like will go and make up like a huge rant about how it's stressful being a YouTuber, and the people that use it are so toxic, and like they're not real fans, or
yeah,
because we're being yelled at and called like losers, and we're not like we're here trying, we're giving support, being like, we love you, your content's great, keep it up. And there's like 1 or 2 people that want to be like, oh no, it sucks, and then they'll go and attack the entire community. I think is a little bit unprecedented or unappreciated, because most of us are here because we like your content, and just because some people want to be pricks doesn't mean you should fly off the handle.
yeah, exactly,
But
man.
what are you gonna do? How people are, right? I feel as if that's a pretty good first podcast.
It's
Currently
solid.
1:21 a.m.
Yeah, I need to go get some sleep, man. I have to drive to Annapolis in the morning.
Mm. I have nothing to do tomorrow, but I'm gonna sleep anyways. So
Well,
thank
I've
you
been
for
Riot
joining
Bro.
us,
This is my
and I've been
co-host David,
Motion
aka
Shaker.
Motion Shaker, and feel free to subscribe to both of our channels. Links will be in the description. Follow him on Twitter. Don't subscribe to his
Yeah,
channel.
Bootcut Bandit.
Follow him on Twitter because he doesn't use his YouTube.
Yeah,
So yeah, don't subscribe.
Bootcut Bandit.
Bootcut
We'll put the
Bandit.
link. A little bit of annotation.
Yeah.
Put some flashing lights around it.
Just light up the description with like Christmas lights.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All
Well,
right.
I'm gonna go get
Bye bye.
some good night. So oh yeah. See you guys later.